Hello, my name is Tad Miller. I am the creator and administrator of GospelMediaNow.com. Today we're going to be covering the recent changes to GMN, which has features mainly focused on publishers to help them manage their content easier and faster. We'll be talking about question tips, which are visual indicators on the screen indicating that there's additional information the user may need to know, such as requirements as data that may be required, certain values are to be expected, and this is to kind of help allow the user to navigate through the editors just a little bit more easier. We also made the uploading of the photos much faster by only selecting an image on your machine and uploading those. There's no more cropping images in your own editor to get it to meet any of our requirements. Those requirements have now been removed. We've also introduced an automatic thumbnail creation that creates the thumbnails based on the photos that you uploaded, specifically for the audios that you are posting. This streamlines the process and takes one more step out of what you need to do. We have also introduced a photo gallery navigator for managing your photos as well. There's no more grid listings that only have textual information. It forces you to navigate back and forth, trying to figure out what photo you want to edit. By introducing this gallery navigation, it makes it much easier, actually only displaying all the images that you need and allowing you to navigate to the photos based on what you can visually see. We'll also be talking about the horizontal photo slider when it comes to adding or editing audios. There's no more wondering if you selected the right photo to associate with your audio based on title only. We've introduced this to help you to identify the image very quickly and associate it with your audio. We've also introduced an easier way for your audio lengths to calculate those, and we broke those into three simple boxes: hours, minutes, and seconds. And you only need to use the ones that you care about, and we take care of the rest. We've also done some Facebook integration as well, to when visitors come, they can now like the content that you are posting. Now that we've covered the overview of the changes, let's actually take a look at the site and see the actual changes themselves. As you can tell, we have made some visual changes here. We have better organized the data for each one of the content items that you guys have posted. Some of the more visual appealing things that pop out to you should be the visits and the comments, as well as the integration of the like button that is associated with each content item that you guys post. As we navigate towards the bottom of the screen, looking at the navigation textual menu, we also see that we have the like box. So as people come along, they can like the site. We're going to be jumping into signing in, as most publishers do, and just so happen to be using this account. As you can tell, there is a visual indicator, one of those question tips we talked about. And then this one, it just talks about your login will not be processed unless you click the login button. For a shortcut, after entering your password, hit the tab key and then enter. Again, making it very easy for some additional information that you may not have known. As we log in, again, you have this top navigational textual pane here, listing your audios, all the listings that you have, all the ads that you may be doing, either adding media or adding an artist or adding a photo, or just simply changing your settings or trying to generate some kind of an RSS feed to post into your site. And what we've seen from the last release, the reporting mechanism as well, that tracks users as they come to the site and view your content. So now we're going to just jump ahead and look at the photo gallery. And as you can see, there is no more grids. They're just actual photos that you have uploaded, and you can quickly navigate to the ones that you want to modify. And as you click on one of them, you can actually change the name. Again, it has a textual question mark indicator. Just gives you some information. Enter in a title that best describes this photo. is you make changes, and you can save. And as you hover over top of it, that same title is now associated to the tooltip. So when adding a new photo, to demonstrate how easy this is now, you can choose a photo. Let's pick this one. And we can just say sample. And now it's generated the thumbnail for you. And how easy is that now? Now you can quickly associate your new photo to any new content that you may be adding to the screen. So when let's go ahead and add a new media. And here is this horizontal photo slider that has all the images that you have. And here we normally would be going in and typing in a title. We would be associating it with some type of an artist. And in this case, Randy Nichols. Notice too here that there's no image selected, and it's the first one in the list. So even if you notice these, they're not in alphabetical order. However, if you was to be modifying an existing media, the item that you select or the photo you select would actually be the first one in the list. So quickly filtering up to the top, leaving no guesswork as to what item that you selected. In this case, we're actually going to select Randy by selecting the radio button. And when you slide over, you'll notice that it is selected now. Type in a description. And here is where those three boxes are. Most of you know that there's been some difficulty with the way that we were managing this before, that had some kind of a validation in it, and that validation sometimes was not clear as to what the expectation was. So now you can simply type in 15 or 00 hours. How many minutes? We'll just say 15 minutes and 45 seconds. We can click save. And now we've got this grid that comes back. If we click back on sample, notice that when we come back to the screen, that the photo that we selected is now the first item in the list, and that the upload button is now available. We'll go ahead and choose a file. And we will click save. And the visual indicator is letting us know that it's loading. If you are using Google Chrome, you can also look in the lower left-hand corner and see that the process is being completed in the percentage of that. So we'll actually be waiting on that to complete. Notice that our audio has now completely been uploaded. It says here, file uploaded and attached successfully, and we can say we're done with this. And it takes us back to our media file that we've uploaded, and we can now either click the show button and hit save, and that will display it to the front screen. If we go back out to the home page, we can now see Randy Nichols. That now concludes the overview of the changes that were made in this last release. Notice too as well, if there's any kind of support you guys need, please email me at support@gospelmedianow.com. Thank you.